Hey everyone, it's Seth with Game Wizards. Today we're going to be taking a look at Welcome to Hellfire Club, the newest Dungeons & Dragons x Stranger Things collaboration. First thing I want to point out is that the box actually feels super weighty. I had to wait for this to be delivered to me, and as soon as I picked it up, I thought, this feels like a product that has enough stuff in it to make it worth the money. The first thing that we have to point out is the art. It is truly beautiful. It's so clear that somebody poured their heart and soul into this. This is some of the best D&D art that I've seen come out of their studio in a very long time. So the very first thing that I see is this photograph of, looks like the Hellfire Club, Eddie Munson and the boys, and it's got a little bit of a note on the back. I will let you pause to read that if you would like. And moving on. I do kind of wish this felt a little more like a photograph. It is a piece of paper, but it is still cool to have. Our play guide is styled in the same way that a classic AD&D adventure would be. Another really fun aesthetic that they added to this that I absolutely love. I will be going through on my blog and doing a review of the actual gameplay, so keep an eye out for that. And here are our adventures. We've got The Vanishing Gnome, Scream of the Crop, Ballad of the Rat King, as well as Devil Metal Die. Super fun. The designs of all of these I won't go on too much about because we already know at this point I am a huge fan, but they are gorgeous. Here is one of the handouts for the players that you as the DM would give out during the game. I'm not going to go into anything of the content there because I don't want to spoil anything if you do want to play this in the future. So we won't be giving spoilers for the actual adventures in this review. And if you don't want spoilers, maybe don't pause and don't read the screen. Moving on now to the character sheets in here. There are a lot of these, but if you look through them, they are actually for level 1, 2, and 3 of the same character. So although we have got our elf rogue 3 times, it is 1 per level, so they are all unique, which is really nice. They just did the work for us so that new players can pick this up super quickly and just move along, which I believe is what this whole thing is kind of designed for. It's another bait and switch type adventure for D&D where they make things as easy as possible for new players to come into it so that they eventually spend more money, like myself, and never stop. Next up here we have some of our adventure maps by the looks of it, and this one may be the poster. Yes, this is definitely the poster, and on the reverse of this, it looks like it has Gray Hawkins' map. Initial thoughts on these maps are that they feel really nice. They look really good. The art, again, is great. I just would, like all things in D&D, make sure you're being careful with your stuff because this is still paper and it's not going to last forever. Moving on to phase 2 of the box, underneath this little cardboard thingy, and they've given us some tokens for monsters. These I will probably avoid using if I can. I'm a big miniature guy, so if I'm able to, I will 3D print the monster equivalents of these. However, right here, the Demo Dragon, I assume they're calling it, is one that I really hope I can find online because it would be great to have a physical miniature of that. And if you don't have a 3D printer or are not that into it, these are really nice to have included in here. Getting into something that I am super personally excited about is the Dungeon Master screen. Ooh, beautiful. Huge win, really glad that they included this. I would have paid probably 20 bucks for this adjacent to the set if it was sold separately, so I am very happy that they included it. On to phase 3 of the box. Yeah, ooh, dice. Very cool, some like clear blood red dice to play with. Always nice to have extra sets of dice, not that I don't have enough. And it looks like we've got some spell cards here and some magic item cards, which is also very fun. It's good to be able to hand these out to your players just so that they have a really quick reference of what to use and when to use it. This box also includes a combat tracker, which they are really trying to make things easy for new players. This is nice to have, not something I will personally get a lot of use out of, but still really nice to know that it is included in the box just to help new people along, because initiative is something that can be easy to lose track of. And this looks like it might be a couple of different things. So we are just going to peel the plastic away on this one and take a look. It looks like this is maybe some cheat sheets. So this is an on your turn in combat card. And I assume that they will have one of these for each player. Really actually very smart to have, especially with new players who are maybe more used to a board game where they have a more clear, direct set of rules for what to do on their turn. This just simplifies it a little bit. And some really, really cool monster cards with that beautiful art on it again. Ooh, some of these look really cool. I did buy the special edition of this, so I of course will have these on D&D Beyond to use as my preferred way as a dungeon master, but these are really nice to be able to show the players what they're fighting, especially if you're not using the tokens or if you have a mini that doesn't really match. This is still a good visual cue, and then if you're showing them that side of it, you get the stats on that side. Overall, I think that for the money, this is a really good bundle, and it looks like it has been completely tailor-made for new players to pick it up and have everything mapped out for them and easy to go. I know in the community there's going to be some people saying, "Oh, this has gotten too easy and it's not D&D." Grow up, all right? They're trying to get new people into the game because it is a wonderful game that we all should get a chance to play at some point or another. I'm going to say the physical contents of this box appear to be made with extremely high quality and a lot of thoughtfulness and care. Butcher Billy apparently did the cover art for this, so shout out to you. There's a bunch of other graphic artists and illustrators. You all did a wonderful job. It is truly my favorite part visually of this so far is the art. You did really well. I'm looking forward to playing this, and I will be doing a blog review as well as far as the actual playability of the content goes. My guess is exactly how it looks. It's going to be for new players, so fairly easy, fairly mapped out, but it looks silly and fun, which is exactly how I like to play, so I am looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing / kind of review video. I'm really looking forward to doing more of these in the future. If you want to see more stuff, please follow along. We'd be happy to have you. In the meantime, cheers. Goodbye.